Hello everybody and welcome to another canoe trip is what we're about to do in a spot that we've gone to a few times, but we're going to a different final destination. We're just putting canoes in the water, so I actually need to hurry up. But we are paddling about 5K this evening, so it should take us about an hour to do. Let's do this. Snack of the evening is freeze-dried mangoes. These are actually delicious. It's time to ask the question. Will, how much candy did you bring?
Too
much. Chicken curry for dinner. Rice somewhere over there in the darkness. And there's Sam's plate and some naan bread that I have right beside me. So Sam, what do you rate this meal out of 10?
10. This is
really?
This is so good.
One of the best camp meals we've ever had then. Well, probably the best then. Will, what do you rate this meal out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? I would ask Lucas, but he is just about to grab his. He also just looks like a floating head on my screen right now. Lucas and I are setting up our beds because Lucas and I are tenting together. The camera may have just moved because we're kind of on a little bit of uneven ground. So we're gonna see how this goes. Behold, a sleeping mat. So Sam and Will just moved their tent from this, let's be honest, gully, and they moved it down to where Lucas and I are camping. So we had to pick it up. It's like 10 at night, and we picked up their tent and moved it down more towards the beach.
10:04 p.m. and
you were in the air. You were in a hammock. Look at this slope.
No.
Look at.
Not even. Look what I was. My bed was right here, this way. So every time I got on it, I'd fall into the space of my house.
So this is where they've moved to, literally right next to Lucas and I. We come out of our tent and then we're right into their tent essentially at this rate.
Yeah, because that's where our door is.
Anyway, so it's around 11 o'clock. We are settling in for bed now. You may hear Sam and Will in the background because yeah, they've moved way closer to us. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Dear God. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of camp. It's Saturday morning, and we're gonna cook some breakfast. And by we, I mean
Me.
Sam and Will, otherwise known as
Me.
Ramsey and Ramsey. All right, so we need to set up our stoves, which, because we don't really have that much flat space on our island, is a little bit difficult. They're kind of right next to where we are tenting, which we wouldn't usually do. Usually we would have kind of a tenting area and then a cooking area, but we are literally right next to mine and Lucas and Scudder Dizzy's tent right now. We are very close. We're gonna put one stove, if the camera will focus, right there, another right where Sam is standing, and there's my tent. It's very, very close to one another. We're having bacon and egg and whatever else we have to put in them wraps this morning. Breakfast wrap time. All right, I'm going on a brief adventure this morning because we have the problem of wanting to use a campfire to cook, but not really having the space to do it. So I'm gonna hop across to right on that island, the very small island, calling it Sam's Island because that's where we're gonna ostracize him later. But I'm gonna hop across to this island in my kayak and basically see if there's a good spot to have a fire. So it's just after 9. We're going to go on our out trip for the day, which is a little trip to a dam. Should be about a 25 to 30 minute paddle is what I'm thinking right now. And all the fog is just cleared off of the river slash lake. Wow, and I definitely didn't almost trip on Will's tent. That would be a disaster. Why would I do that? All right, we have reached the dam. And here's Will.
How's it going, vlog?
This is what the dam gives you a view of. And it is very, very pretty. So Lucas and I are currently fishing. Just the dam is over there. We're just out in the lake here fishing. I've caught a whole bunch of grass. Some of it I've thrown back into the lake from whence it came, but you know what? You want a salad for dinner, Lucas? This is very, very beautiful though. It's so sunny today and the temperature outside is warm, but not I'm going to die from heat exhaustion or anything like that. Like it's very, very nice. So I would say ideal conditions right now. I'm gonna cross my fingers that it stays like this. Oh, another large string of grass. How lovely. Fishing was a complete and total bust for this morning. We're gonna go back to our site for lunch. So I'm gonna
Did you bring any soup?
fish along the way. No, there's no soup. It's not on the menu. We have to load up our canoes and everything that we brought here to go back, have lunch.
My hair's still.
So the bad news is I get to paddle with Sammy. Hey!
That was directly into my ear. Thank you very much for that. All right, we are back at camp now and we're gonna have some lunch. I believe our lunch is just a variety of snacks. So we have salami, cheese, some lovely almonds, some crackers, and we might have something else that I'm not remembering right now. But we do have food to consume and water to consume after paddling probably about 4K. I think it's about 2K there, 2K back. And then on our way back, we also stopped to check out another island, another potential camping spot for the future, is what we were thinking, but it's a little too small to have a group that's our size, is what we were thinking. So that one we will forego in the future. Anyways, lunchtime. So we have some cheese wrap salami that Will's gonna grab. We've already been eating for a couple minutes. Some crackers, granola bars, cookies, because of course, and then some almonds. Oh, and then maybe some crab apple jelly over there. That apparently actually goes well with the salami, but I haven't tried it yet. We need to go find some firewood. That's what we're going to do. So, lunch is complete. I am thinking about going either fishing or swimming. Perhaps I'm thinking about fishing for a bit in the hot sun and then taking a dip in the cool lake to cool me off. At least the camera can get a better shot of this. Right in my face. So Lucas caught a fish. The camera did not show it really at all. I mean, the fish was so small as well, Lucas.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But we had to bring the fish back because we couldn't get it out of its mouth, the hook. That was a sentence. That was definitely a sentence. We had to bring the fish back to camp because we couldn't get the hook out of its mouth. It was very sad. It was a blow to our fishing egos. So for dinner, we are making baked potatoes over the fire, some pork chops, and some veggies. All right, people. The attempt is now, after dinner, to do some early evening fishing before the sun actually does go down. And I will show you what the situation is. It is very beautiful out here, again, because today has been absolutely gorgeous all day. It's gotten dark, so Lucas and I have retreated to land. We did not catch any fish. Not like the camera wouldn't have been able to see the fish that we caught anyway at this rate, but we did not catch any fish, sadly. We're going to have some mug up later, and we might do some land fishing instead of out on the water.
Hey vlog.
Possibly.
Hi, vlog.
Everybody's sitting beside the campfire, so yeah. So it's about 9:45, and we are all going to bed. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to pack up before I go to bed, but it is way too dark to film anything at this point. So, signing off now. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. It is a very, very misty morning, as you can see from behind me. And we are just about to eat breakfast. The tents have already been taken down. Most of our gear packed away. And we are going to be heading out just after we eat breakfast, and maybe some of this fog lifts. One tent was here. Another tent was up in there where Scouter Roger's standing. Another tent was actually right where I'm standing right now. This space is so small that I keep forgetting where they are. And then one tent was over here, which Will is showing off because Will and Sam were over here. Sam, this is yours. No, no, no!
How are you getting in? How are we doing this?
That doesn't fill me with confidence when he just says, "Oh, you'll see."
Don't stand up in a canoe.
All right, Lucas, push me off if you can. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Lucas. Really appreciate it. I don't know how well the GoPro could even see Dizzy and Sam at this rate. Mission complete, boys.
Yeah.
We have made it. We've done it. It was actually only about an hour paddle this morning compared to about an hour and a half on Friday. What do you think, Sam? Every paddle this morning.
It was good. It was very nice on the water actually today.
Yeah, it was very beautiful today. As you can see, it is very, very nice. The GoPro, I don't think in my kayak does it justice, but it is very nice this morning. And now you've finally reached the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. Outro time.
If you're subscribed to this channel, just unsubscribe. Like, it's just a waste of your time.